Down here by the Fenway. Just want to show you the big operation they got going on over here. They're going to be setting up a crane. I'm not going to hang around for the operation because it takes hours and hours to do. But just want to show you them prepping to set up for a crane. So they're taking up pretty much this whole block from Jersey Street. Well, this is Jersey Street right here.
102.
If I can zoom in on that. Actually, I can't do it that way. Hold on.
You guys can clear that party left.
How we're gonna do this? Nope, can't do that either. Let me set this up the right way. Well, maybe we could do that. Alright. So Jersey Street's right here. And this main street, I believe, is Boylston Street. You can see Boylston Street over there in the corner. So I just want to show you them prepping to set up a big crane over here. Just gonna give you guys a little footage.
This is Delta 425.
There's quite a bit of people out here today too. A lot of activities going on.
Took a ride by 169 West Springfield Street outside. Calls reporting there's a black backpack in a red chair with a machete and drugs in it. She said she opened it, but she continued on.
You should go to 15 Dale Street.
I would not. I'm pretty
I have it on the way.
Now, the setting up these cranes takes hours, so unless you have absolutely nothing else to do, that's the only time you'll be out here for that many hours. Like I said, it takes a lot of hours. Sometimes it takes days. Want to show you how big the crane is. And it needs two cranes. Like this crane helps set up the bigger crane. This crane here is like the helper. He helps set up the big crane over here. I don't know how old some of my viewers are, but I believe this used to be the old Howard Johnsons back in the 70s and 80s. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this area right here used to be the Howard Johnsons. We're going back some time, so I don't expect anybody. I said, never been inside. I gotta check this place out one day. I gotta check this out. It's pretty active. Gotta check it out one day. So here's the big crane over here, and like I said, this takes hours and hours and hours to set up this crane. So they might be well here to the next morning setting this up.
Looks like it's on our side of Columbia.
And they're directing traffic. Where's the police at? They got some down there, and they got some down there.
Family Dollar's actual address is 73 Columbia.
This is like I said, this is a pretty big crane. I might do a video if I have time of it completely set up, because I'm not sure if they're gonna set up a different crane on top of this crane, because usually when they bring this crane, there's another crane setting up. This crane's setting up another crane, but it's kind of hard to tell with this one. This place is jumping over here, guys. You might want to check this place out if you're in the city of Boston. Hey, put you on my YouTube channel. They're having a good time though. I wonder if I should go in there. Maybe no, I won't go in there. It look like a club. It look like a club slash bar. I gotta ask you, is this a bar or a club? What is it? You don't know?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I'll let you know after I go in.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Be safe out there. Looks interesting though, don't it?
Yeah, right.
Hey, I was thinking about it. Should I go in or should I not? You know?
Hey, you don't know until you try.
You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Is that a nightclub or a bar? Or what is that?
It's a bar.
It's a bar? Okay. Okay. Cool. Thanks. So you said it's a bar. I never been in there before, but a lot of people out here, so maybe interesting.
Trying to grab his firearm.
I'm gonna try to walk in the other side and just like take a look at that pit down there to see exactly what they're doing. That thing is massive, guys. That is very, very massive. How's it going?
Great, thank you.
All right. Take a quick walk over here. They got this whole block. They got this whole road blocked off, so no cars can park here. So they can get the traffic to fit through on both sides. I don't know if I can. Maybe I could cross at the corner and walk over to the gas station and go that way. Take a quick look. It can't hurt. I got a couple of videos. I got this building. Well, before they took this building down, I showed you where it was a Pizza Hut and several other stores that were in that block. So they took that down. I think I had a video of them demolishing it at one point. Now, just showing you them setting up a heavy-duty crane. Pretty heavy-duty. Take a quick walk over here. Oh, guy's riding a bike on the wrong side of the street. That doesn't help.
There was a male trying to take the security off his gun.
Take a quick. See if I can get a better view. I'm gonna walk down that alleyway there. Actually, I'm not gonna walk down that way. Oh, I could have walked down that way.
It's gonna be a naked white guy in his 30s. One of the back door towards the street.
Maybe I will walk down. It's just to see what's inside that pit right quick. So I just want to see what's inside the I just want to see what's over in that pit, like how deep the pit is and what's inside there. So I just want to take a quick look and see very quick. That way you guys can see what the foundation looks like. Because they did dig down pretty deep down there. I don't know if you, I don't think I did a video of that. So maybe I should do a video of how deep it's dug down so everybody can see what I'm talking about. I always got to document what you see. Okay, guys, see how deep that is down? That's about...
No weapons on him. He's handcuffed to the front. He's trying to take a weapon off the security. Didn't succeed.
That's about 20, 25 feet deep. You see how they got it all shored up and everything? I'm going to try to zoom in so you guys can see it better. I know you guys like construction work. Some guys do. So let's see what we got here. Got a lot of rebar down there. A lot of braces. Those braces that keep the walls from collapsing. Those metal bars that go from one end to the other. Those keep the walls from collapsing.
Bravo 21, can you call in?
If you didn't put those up there, I got something going on the channel. But now this is where they're gonna put the crane at. See that pillar right there in the middle? That staging right there. That's where they're gonna attach the crane. And that crane is gonna go about maybe 50 to 60 feet higher than the actual structure itself. Maybe a little bit higher. And that crane is gonna remain on site until the completion of the building. That crane is gonna help them unload and load whatever they gotta do for the duration of this construction. As you can see, there's a lot of rebar down there. Let me zoom in on that rebar so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's tons and tons of rebar down there. Let me focus on this a little bit better so you guys can see what I'm talking about. That's all rebar. I believe they're gonna pour that in with a pumper truck, and they probably gonna use one of those things to vibrate it so it settles down nice and easy. Because this has to be structurally sound.
We're all set.
Has to be structurally sound.
Yeah, best is heading that way.
Another unit, just an EDC.
The other side is where they already have the concrete slab poured. Somebody poured over there, so where they get the equipment on it.
17 on there.
And that, if I'm not mistaken, that piece goes down in the ground pretty deep. Because it has to support the crane up in the air, so that goes down pretty deep.
So I gotta pull you from that 110 Huntington Ave, room 1825, the Marriott. They say Mr. Jackson is back at the hotel. You can hear argument coming from the room.
Just so you know, if you look at the height of that white pickup truck right there,
Right, got it.
to the bottom, that's about 30 feet on this side. It's about 30 feet down. On this side, it's a little bit lower. This is probably about 25 on this side because of the slope. I imagine it's going to be another high-rise building, pretty high.
Room 422 is
Now those supports, I don't know if they keep those supports there. I don't know if they build around them. I'm not too sure what they do with that. They must take them out at one point when they're building the building. Then again, they might build the building right around them. Huh? That I don't know. It looks like everything is welded in place, so they may very well stay there. Looking at this very closely, it looks like it's welded. Yeah, it looks like that's welded. So, unless they're gonna cut it all back out again, which I don't think. Because once you start building no, maybe they do come out, because there's a little rat down here too. Let me see if I can get an image of this rat. Put the light on him. He ran inside. There's just a little rat that was down there. This place is flooded with rats. Once they dig a ground open like this, there's rats everywhere. So it does have like a little sleeve on it where it can be lifted out. On this side, it looks like it has a little sleeve. It has like a little sleeve that goes into a groove. That rat just came out again, if I can get him on the camera.
Delta 904, Ocean Aura, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. TTC-12.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Start implementing the traffic plan on B2 and B3.
I think I'm using the wrong light too. I think I need to switch over to the next light. Maybe if I use the other light, it'll come out better. When he comes out again, I try the other light and see what happens. If I have it, do I have it? I think I do.
2-1, what's your outpost?
So this is a big operation. They dug down pretty deep. That's probably gonna be a basement, maybe a parking garage under there. I'm not too sure what's gonna be under there. The floor is gonna be structurally sound, so they definitely could put a parking garage in there. It's a big enough area for like a 2-level parking garage.
Put us back, code 19 Westview.
The only thing is you should have a sump pump system because they are kind of below water level. But they're definitely below water level. They're way below water level. So they might have several pumping systems in this one. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have pretty big pumping systems in it because they're like 20 feet, 20 feet below water level. At least, maybe a little bit more. It's gonna show you a couple more things over here. They got a crane here. These are like the helper cranes. These are only to do like heavy stuff, but not so heavy stuff. Same thing over there. That's for heavy stuff, but not heavy stuff.
Charlie Gold 4 will be shutting down.
But the crane over there, that's to do massive stuff. Like, I wish I could hang out here and watch them set it up, but it takes so long. So I still one night 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and they were still setting up the next day doing a crane like that. So it's very.
Sir, some sort of altercation over at 173 Kennebec.
I guess you call it tedious, but it's necessary. You gotta take your time doing it. Because safety is always important. Alright, I'm just gonna zoom in so you guys can see what's down there. I don't think you guys see everything that's down there.
Bravo 457.
There's all kind of stuff down there. What kind of rebar? Like I said, that's tons and tons of rebar down there. That's tons and tons of rebar.
Operations to Bravo 457.
They have like a little walkway that walks around the whole edge there.
Bravo 630.
I don't know if you can see that wall over there. There's a wall way in the back that has just rebar on it, but it hasn't been poured yet. Let me see if I can zoom in over there. That back wall there has a whole lot of rebar.
Operations to Bravo 457.
Alright, enough of that. I'm going to walk around the other side and I'm going to head up out of here because I just want to give you guys a brief idea of what's going on.
Delta 411. Can we have EMS come by to the lobby of 811 to check out one of their security guard personnel? Okay, we'll do. Yeah, that's at his request, please. Alright, any obvious trauma or anything? He says he just wants to get checked out. He's got a couple lacerations to his hands. Alright. 911. I'm only showing a 454 and a 458 on the dock. Do you have different units logged on? Yeah, I had the 456 and 457 logged on for a while. No one happened to them.
456, you looking for me, sir?
Yeah, 456. I have a well-being check at 11 7th Street, please.
I'll let this light cycle first because it's going to change anyway. Like I said, it might take all night to set that crane up. It may not get everything set up to the next morning because it's a lot of work. And then when they bring the weights in, they bring in tons and tons for the counterweights. So that's another thing. Be careful, don't go that way. You're gonna run into a problem. You gotta go on the other side, ma'am. You're gonna run into all kind of traffic on that side. You don't want to get hurt. I'm not too sure. She was about to run right into that. I don't know if she can see. She got something on her face. It looked like a full face covering, but apparently it's obstructing her from seeing what she's doing, which is not safe. You should have nothing obstructing your view of vision, especially when you're riding a bike or something like that. And I think the glare that she has on there is not doing any justice either.
K1. 411.
So this place is jam-packed over here.
Disregard 811.
They must get a limit on how many people could go inside. But they've been out there. One thing I noticed,
Go ahead.
it's very dark over here. And some of the reason is two of these street lights are not even working. And there's no lights on that side over there at all because they took them down.
037
So
248.
this light here is not working either. So a lot of these street lights are not working. And if they want safer streets, they gotta fix the lights. So they got the boom on the crane operational. It's going up now. I don't know if you guys can see it. The boom on the crane is going up. That's one of many steps.
The Red Sox.
I mean, I don't have to be, but like,
I'll go too.
Yeah, they got the boom on the crane. Actually, did lift off.
431 and 436. 445. 45. I'm in inside here with the other people. Did we locate the suspect?
Yeah.
That's a lot of hydraulic fluid to push those pistons up. That's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure.
Can you check out a female 211 Blue Hill Ave on the ground? Can you try that again, sir? You cut out. Yeah, it was 211 Blue Hill Ave. Turn the female down. I got it. Bravo K1. Bravo K1. Sir, can you take us off down Maldives? Sure, do you have a missile from Monadnock? Are you guys on a 19 down there, or are you helping out with the 660, 661? We're helping out. We need the P number for cameras. Bravo 103, your status?
That is one massive piece of equipment.
Investigation at the Lennox, okay. Off the line, phone 7.
Just that boom alone has about a 50 to 60 foot reach without even being extended at all. If you see the height of that, it's about 50 to 60 feet up in the air without even extended at one bit.
Off the line, phone 7.
These guys are about to go inside there. They're about to go in there and have a good time.
That's a 910. 910. I think you inquired if somebody got the suspect, which my understanding is that was the naked guy running around Melnia Cab, correct? Yes, that's the only description I have. There were 3 of them moving in. Okay, is anybody else outstanding on that incident, or that was the only guy we're looking for, correct?
period, yeah.
421, yeah, that's correct. The one gentleman. Okay. Just let off the light and know that we're placing the ambulance.
Yeah. All right, that thing is pretty massive. Give you guys a quick view of what's going on inside there.
21 is
Yes, sir. Is it possible to get a PS location? We might have the fourth entry, 90-year-old female. I don't have a key to get inside.
I don't know. I don't know if I would like the loud music. I don't really care for too much loud music like that.
in their early to mid-20s.
Like I said, there's a lot of people out here. A lot of people.
Okay, I'm showing 3 ambulances over there right now.
There's so many people out here. I couldn't even tell you how many people are really out here today.
Delta 411. Yeah, we're requesting that they come
This is the
back.
first like
No one has made their way
real
to the
Friday that they
lobby.
had of like rather nice weather.
Delta 201, can we get a Delta PS to respond across from 11 Melmea gas?
Delta 904, across from 811.
Yeah, this is in regards to 811 asset, but we're across from 11 Melmea gas.
Let me see what else can we see from here. These guys up there getting everything tightened up. These guys have a very, very dangerous job, guys. This construction work
435.
is very dangerous, just so you know.
Check out the area of 8.
You just gotta try to be as safe as possible and take your time. Because so many accidents can happen. I've seen so many near accidents in construction work. You gotta have a buddy system too. You gotta have somebody that you can rely on, that's gonna help you and look out for you. Because it don't matter what you do, how safe you are, and there's always something that could possibly happen. So I'm trying different settings on this camera. So I'm gonna see how this comes out like later on. Let's see.
Bravo 103.
And they haven't even put the counterweights on there yet. I believe the counterweights go on the back side of that truck.
It's in the rear. Got a black female.
Like almost where,
who's now hiding underneath the porch.
well, they usually mount on the back of the crane. So, yeah, they should mount right on that top piece right there. Right where almost where that gentleman is working at. I think the counterweights go right up there.
Charlie 111.
That's probably where they go.
Check out the loud music at 1328 Blue, the auto body shop.
Hey, what's up, Paul? How you doing, man? What you been up to?
Nothing. Just coming to watch these guys get the fuck away from my wife.
I hear you, man. I'm just recording, doing a little bit of footage of them setting it up.
You think they have a problem with driving in the chairs?
That they might say something. You always can try it, and they say something, just put it back, you know?
Yeah.
Good seeing you, my man.
Same here.
All right, man. I'm around. I always see you around, my man. Be safe. I grew up with that guy. Yeah, he's everywhere too. It's a very, very busy day today. Are you going to the bar? Are you going to the nightclub? Which one? I don't know if the nightclubs are even open yet. Maybe the nightclubs are not open. Maybe just bars are open. Well, bars are gonna substitute for nightclubs until they get the nightclubs open. All right, I'm gonna head up out of here because I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Just want to give you guys a little bit of footage of what goes on in the city. Like honestly, I would have grabbed one of those chairs and just sat on it. If somebody told me to put it back, I just put it back.
Paul, you think it's censored? Probably 464. Can you grab a B&E report at 144 Dudley?
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty high rise build, pretty big high rise. Usually when they use those kind of cranes, they're going up about 15, 20 stories.
Bravo 454.
It's not just a 3-story building. It's going up pretty high.
Charlie Robert.
I'm estimating they're gonna go up at least 10 to 15 stories. That's what I'm thinking. Could be more.
Do you want to take me up to the 103 or do you have something else?
All right, guys. I'm Nez Porter down here in the Fenway area. I'm gonna sign off on this one because I got other stuff I gotta tend to. But I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Right next door.
Over the weekend, I may not, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Until next time, guys. Nez Porter.